Here with another exciting YouTube video. Today I'm going to show you what my newest invention, you could say, is. My newest mix-up of random stuff that I've learned, mixing things together, all natural. Well, most of it is natural. And I think it's going to be overall better for my skin. I don't know. I will come back and let you guys know how it works after about a week or so. So yeah, I'm making a two-part face wash scrub thing. So part one is all dry. It's completely dry. It's got brown sugar. This is light brown sugar. You can use dark brown sugar. I don't really care. Regular sugar. Turmeric. Besan, which is chickpea flour. I got it on Amazon for like 10 bucks-ish. Yeah, I got a lot of it too. So I've had that for like 6 months. So unless you like use it all day, every day, it's going to last you a little while, at least 3 months. I don't use it every day or as often as maybe I like to, but Besan has a bleaching effect, so it's good for like scars. Turmeric, it smooths your skin out. Brown sugar, it's an exfoliant, same with baking soda and sugar. So that is my dry portion. I am using actually a plastic fork because I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to put in some, what's it called? Clay. What type of clay is it? I've got it in my cabinet. Hold on a second. I don't have it in my cabinet, apparently. Okay. Never mind. I don't have it in my cabinet. I don't remember what it's called. It's some sort of expanding clay. I'll probably put it in the description box and tell you what it is if I remember. If I don't, I'm sorry. Leave a comment and I will get back to you. Yeah, so that's my dry mixture, and the type of clay, if I put it in there that I will be using, you can't use metal because it reacts weird with metal, and I don't even know why. I have to research that. But yeah, so I'm using all plastic utensils. I got plastic, this is glass, but it's not metal. So the liquid part, it has honey, extra virgin olive oil, apple cider vinegar, and a little tiny bit of vinegar. I've got it labeled where I put each thing. It's not level where you can see it, but it is where each one levels out at. And then I have hot water right here because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a tiny bit of toothpaste because toothpaste always seems to work for me. It always brings any pimples I have, it makes it come out. So I'm just going to put like a dab in it and just be like, hey, there we go. So that probably looks really gross. There we go. Okay, so I only put like a little tiny itty bitty bit. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe this off. Okay, and then I'm just gonna mix this in. Because it's hot water, it should mix in pretty well. I don't know how well it'll mix, but whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix that for a little bit. And after I'm done with that, I'm just going to put this in there, and then I'll put in regular water after that and shake it up to mix it. And then I'm also going to put a little bit of this Garnier Expert Exfoliator Daily Exfoliating Gel because it will help all of the oils. I found that if you put even a little bit of a non-natural whatever face wash or scrub or whatever in your natural products, it makes it where it's not natural anymore, yes, but you only have to put enough to where it stays together because it's got ingredients in it already to keep the oils and all their stuff that they've got in it together. So that I find that works for me. So I'm going to use this to keep the oils and the honey and the apple cider vinegar from separating like they do right here while I'm using it. And even if it's just after I've shaken it up, it's still better than, you know, if it doesn't work at all. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm probably, with the amount of apple cider vinegar and stuff that I have, I'll probably fill it to here. And that should last me for a little while. And this water is getting cloudy. I wish I could show you, but it was clear, now it's cloudy, so, you know, I'm mixing it until I feel like it's, because I can see what has not been mixed in, so, you know, yeah. So it's got a little bit of toothpaste, and it's got a a minty smell. It smells really good. And then this also smells good. I don't know how these two fragrances together are going to smell, but I should probably mix that in right now. So I'm just going to put like a squirt. 1, 2, like 2 seconds of a squirt, okay? Squirting for 2 seconds, whatever. If you want to see what it looks like. Okay. Okay, just gonna put this. There we go. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. I can see that you can see it. And that's how it looks. Okay, it's green. It smells amazing. It's really refreshing. Really refreshing smell. So, let me see. It smells fine. It's like a minty whatever smell. This is, it deep cleans apparently, and it's oil-free, which should have set me off right away because oil-free things almost never work for me. But what does it have in it, I wonder that? It's, ooh, green jojoba micro beads, because that sounds good. I'm trying to figure out what it is that makes it smell good. It does have peppermint extract, leaf extract, and it's got mentha something, mentha, oh, that's part of the peppermint, never mind. Got grapefruit extract, I don't know. It's got tea laurel sulfate. That's the only sulfate it has in it, so yeah. But it smells really good. It's got a really strong smell, but I really like it. It's always really refreshing. That's why I like using it, actually. That's the main reason, because it's so refreshing. And it's all mixed in, really, pretty much. Yeah. It's as mixed in as it's going to get, and that way when I put it in there, you can see the bubbles on it, because it's from the sulfate. That's nice. Okay, so I'm just going to dry that off, let it sit in this towel before I use it again on that. I'm going to grab a funnel. Okay, so I'm just going to take this funnel, set it in this container right here, and just pour it into the bottle. There you go, see? And there's still some bubbles left in it, in this bowl, but that's gross, but whatever. Okay, and that is how that's going to work for now. I'll set this in there. Put that aside. Okay, so this is, if you can see, it mixed with the apple cider vinegar. The apple cider vinegar is no longer a level. You see that? So it's just the honey at the bottom and then the oil at the top. And I'm going to put in a little bit more water. Let's look at this water. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to fill it to there. Okay, that's good. Alright. So I'm just going to close this really, really tight. Don't want it to go spraying everywhere. That would be awful. And then I'm just going to shake it up. And because it's warm, it should help with the honey. If it doesn't mix all the way with the honey, then you can always heat it up, because it is a glass bottle, so just be careful. Since it's not like super bad or anything. Actually, I just realized this is made of metal, so I can't put the clay. I cannot remember what the clay is. I'm so sorry. And by the way, I don't know if I said it already. I just added more water. So this is the mixture. It's like an awkward color, but when it clears up, the level will be about here where I want it. The bubbles will probably like melt or something. It does not smell amazing. I have to say that. It does not smell amazing. It smells kind of gross actually, but I don't know how it's going to work. So honestly, I hate this foam that always ends up at the top. I really can't stand foam like that. So what I'm going to do is take this towel and wipe the powder off this, because I don't want it to, because actually it will fizz when you mix it if you decide to make this. Not saying you should, because I've never used it before. So I'm not by any means a chemist or anything, but I just know what I know from my personal reading. So I don't suggest this for anyone if you decide to. This is my disclaimer. I did not say it will work or clear up your skin, but you know. What I like to do when I mix things is on the bottle or somewhere where you won't forget it, I like to mix or put down the ingredients and about how much I used. I didn't do that for the liquid, the dry portion, because honestly it's just, I think the mixture of how much I'll do for anything dry will be relative to the time. So like in the winter, I'll probably do less apple cider vinegar and more like brown sugar, because brown sugar, it just exfoliates and it doesn't like absorb oil as much. Same with the turmeric and besan. If I had an outbreak, and since I'm prone to hyperpigmentation, I might put more besan in it, because besan is a bleaching agent and it will help clear up some of the acne. So that looks a little bit better, I think. Like, it's not as awkward, but you can still see that level. I don't know what that is. Let's find out. It's just mixture, whatever. Okay, I don't really care. Okay, so that's how I'm going to do that. And I'm going to show you how the two react. So, what I'm going to do is, in this little container right here, which is what I heated my water up in. Heated up, yeah, that sounds weird, sorry. Okay, I'm going to take a scoop of this mixture, and I'm just going to take like that much. See? It's not even a whole scoop. Not even a whole scoop. Okay, maybe I should do a whole scoop. I'm just going to do a heaping scoop, because if I have a little extra, that's okay. Okay? Because I really need to wash my face, and I'll use just, honestly, I usually just use all of it. Okay, so this is a scoop, a full scoop. It's kind of level, kind of not, whatever. Just going to put that there. Okay, now you're going to take this mixture. Shake it up. Make sure it stays all together. Don't want anything separated. Okay, then you're going to pour it in there. Pour just enough to cover it. Like, literally, that's it. See it? There we go. It's about to fall out. Okay, so I need to put a little more of this in it, because I put too much of the, there we go. Okay, and then I use my fork, because I prefer to use a fork when I'm mixing things. I don't know why, I find that it works better. Next, you can definitely use a lot less than I did, apparently, because liquid ratio to dry mixture, because as you can see, this is all it made, and I put like 2 scoops of this in there, and I put like a tablespoonish of the liquid. So a tablespoon to like, or like a teaspoon of liquid to a tablespoon of dry mixture, and just mix it to the consistency you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my necklace, because I don't want it to get on my necklace. That would be gross. Okay, and then I can see myself in this mirror. That's great. Okay, so yay, my hands are like right. Sometimes when I use my camera webcam, they're not, and it bothers me so much. So I'm just going to put it on my face and rub it in. Literally, that's all I'm going to do. And it's got a brownish, orangish color, because it's got the turmeric. It doesn't smell gross. I mean, it doesn't smell amazing, but it doesn't smell gross. So honestly, all I'm going to do is smooth this on my face, because if you rub it too much, the baking soda will be like, hey, let's just give you a burn from exfoliating too much. Or your skin will be, my skin personally, if you usually do baking soda masks, this probably won't bother you at all. But I don't do baking soda masks for that reason, because baking soda is too abrasive. It's just terrible for me. So that's how I'm going to do that. And I just rub it in gently. And hopefully it'll absorb the stuff. So, yeah. Okay, so that is how I'm going to be doing my face wash for the next couple weeks. See how it works. So, yeah, for this you don't need a lot. Honestly, use what you know and try it. I mean, unless you're like gonna break out, you know you're gonna break out because you're like, oh, I'm allergic to bananas. Let me put bananas in here because I read online bananas are good for your skin. Don't do that. Just don't. You don't want to break out. So, yeah. But use what you've learned. If you know you're not allergic to it, and I'm not allergic to any of this stuff, I've used all of them separately. It hasn't really bothered me. So this is my accumulation of all I've learned and stuff. So, yeah, hope this works for you. If you decide to try it, if you don't, that's fine. I will get back to you and tell you how it's been working. Bye, guys!